Good afternoon, welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper on a very stormy, blizzardy day in eastern Canada. So far, still have power, which is a good thing because the way that wind is blowing out there, man. So if I disappear suddenly, you will know it's because we lost power. But it is howling huge out there. We're supposed to get 2 feet of snow, which it's hard to tell how much you get when it's blowing all over the place. Because right outside my front door, it's blown like it's chest high. So it's like 4 feet high outside my door. But that's drifting. So it doesn't mean we got 4 feet of snow. But I don't know. I think we got more than 2 feet of snow already. And it's no signs of stopping yet. So, but it doesn't really matter how much snow you get when it's blowing 80, 90 kilometer an hour winds. So 50, 60 miles an hour winds with this heavy snow is, yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to find a reference photo once I get this online. So if you're watching the recording, welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, this is a live stream with a live chat. So I will be at times chatting with the people in the room here, not talking to myself. And I do not edit my videos. I upload straight to YouTube. So this will be long. There may be times when it gets a little boring. So if that's the case, please just well, how will I do this? It should be on my right, but I don't have room on my right because the way my desk is set up. So I'm going to have to do it this way because I'm not necessarily going to use those same colors. Let me find a reference photo first. If you want to see some storm photos, let's see. All right. So if you want to see some photos, let's see what I got here. Here is a short video. You can see the snow blowing, and that was about an hour ago. Well, 45 minutes ago. So you can see how much it's blowing around out there. Then, so there's a photo. You can see how high it is up. There's my door shut, so that's right outside my door. But then outside past that, it goes right up to here. So, yeah, I opened the door and the snow just came flying in. So, yeah, lots of snow. And no signs of slowing down yet either. Okay, so let me find reference photos here. Alright, I've got watercolor collections albums. Let's see. Watercolor possibilities. Alright, let's check out what we've got here. Oh, that's a little too hard for me yet. Ooh. Oh, that's my Peggy's Cove ones. Now that's a possibility. That's not too bad. I could do that. Milky Way. Ooh, that one would be cool. Let's see. I'm going to be throwing something to try and scare my stupid mouse king. Just as a warning. He's really annoying me. There's that one. I don't know. Not sure if I would love to do that one, but I'm not sure I could do the giraffe. Guess I could try tracing it, but let's see. Ooh. Now I wonder if I could do that one. Yes, I did, Dee Dee. Because the angel one's too hard for me to do with my eyes. Ooh, okay. I'm going to do this one, I think. I think I'm going to try this one. Alright. So, found my reference. So I'm going to sit it right here beside me. Well, actually, I think I'm going to print it because, except I'm going to make it landscape. So, print. Hi, Dee Dee, by the way. Oh, I needed this one. Is Petka. It's just he's chewing on papers and stuff. It's just driving me nuts. I just can't stand the sound. That's all. No, I didn't check about what size. Dang it. It's probably going to print out small. I wonder. We'll have to see. Oh, okay. It's gonna do. What? That's why it's taking so long. I was wondering. I think it's doing it on a 4x6. It's choosing the wrong tray. Oh well, I have a nice photo. Jeesh. Oh, Laura's throwing dinner in the oven. Be careful, Laura. She's throwing food now. What the heck is it printing? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. It printed on a really nice... Okay. It printed it as a photo. That's okay. I get good color that way. But I am not doing it. I'm going to do it landscape, not portrait. So I'll just be extending the features, I think. I don't know why they would take a landscape picture that way. I guess because the sky is so pretty. Oh, maybe I should turn it and do it that way. Oh, I usually like doing mine the other way, but... oh, well. So this may actually be pretty decent colors. So I think I might be able to use these colors. They look pretty good to me for colors. I need a little more of the yellow. and I'm going to need more of this, more of the red, so that I can get a good, I'm going to put some of the red there so I can get a good orange as well. Some of that yellow. Alright. Right, I think I can use my larger brush. I'm going to set this right up here so I can see it. Okay. So I'm going to spritz this. And then I'll use my 1.5 inch flat brush to even out the wet. And no, I'm not drawing anything in ahead of time. I'm using this as a reference and not necessarily to totally copy it, but we shall see what I end up with. Okay, get my nice bright purple going here. All right. All right, they have their horizon just a little bit too much in the middle, so I'm going to lower the horizon just a bit. Of course, you can do layers, so you don't have to get it really bright the first time. Hey, Jen! Hello, hello, hello! Jen should go look at my... Jen, if it's still really hot there, go have a look at all my snow photos. That'll help you cool down really quickly. And we've got a line of yellow there. Going to try and lift it up a little bit so that the color will mix a little bit better. And then it goes back down to a purple down here. It is more faded, more of a pinky purple. So I think I need more. Red over here in this. And so then I need to do my first sign of the mountains, the distant mountains. Just add a little bit blue into that purple so that they kind of stand out a little bit more. A little too blue. And then there's a little okay, then there's a darker blue. Well, not that dark, Jean. Yeesh. I think I need a little, that needs to come down a little. Oh, now that made it too green. Oh, darn it. I thought I had it mixed good there, but I took it from the wrong spot. So let's get a tissue. And fix that. It's still purple, it's just a little bluer purple. Okay. There, oh yeah, okay, there, that's better. So I'm trying to get a little bit of a misty look there, but I think it's too wet still to do that, darn it. I have to wait a little bit longer before I can take that out. And let's make my green down here. My cerulean blue. And sorry, I know you can't see my mixing palette here, but that could be a good thing. Because I'm just going to take some of this. Oh, no, I don't need cerulean. I need more yellow. Jean, you already have more than enough. Get my green here. All right, need to add a little water down here. And I need to add a little bit of there we go. Red sienna. This is Winsor and Newton watercolors. Alright, so there's my initial wash. And I'll dry that. First a layer. Okay, welcome back, Laura. Did I miss saying hi to anyone else? Sorry, I'm looking for my heat gun. It got knocked off my thing, so I kind of have to follow the wire. Here it is. Wow, something got stuck on top of it. There we go. Whew. Ah, it's quite the interesting sky I've got going there. Thanks, Joan. Just the first layer. I need a little more red of the rosy in my orange there. Let's see. Anybody I miss saying, oh, I didn't say hi to LA or Marilyn or Barb W. and Karen. Hello, hello. Let's see. Cindy Lou Who. And Amy has come in. Let's see. Who else? Green Drams Laura. Hello. Jennifer. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Let's see. Who else? Pat Crochets, hello, hello. Shells, I think I said, oh, Sunset Carol's here. Yeah. So, hello, hello, hello. Alright, so if you came in, since here is my reference photo, so you can see that I got my initial washes in there. Alright, so this time, I think I'm going to try using this brush and see what happens, because, you know, I see people work with wider brushes for landscapes, and I want to see if it'll work for me, or if it's going to be too much. This is a professional brush, the Cotman's, the other ones that I was using. I need a really nice deep purple, and I might have been better off. Oh, I'm using the wrong. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, no. I'm using the one. Okay. Phew. I thought I grabbed the wrong one there for a second. Oh, there we go. That's better. Oh, there's the purple I want. Okay, this is the purple I want. So now I'm doing wet on dry here for this layer. Yeah, no, I still like my round brush, but I think I need to get myself a larger round brush. A larger, good round brush. Okay, so... Now I need to get a really nice bright orange going here again. Maybe a little deeper, so I think I need to add, maybe if I add a little burnt sienna in there, it might help get me some deeper orange. Let's see. Okay. So as I go here, I'm trying to, since I'm working wet on dry, I have to add water and make sure I try and stay working with my edges here so I don't get any ugly blooms that I don't want. So it looks like clouds. And then the lighter purple, oops, that kind of has the a little more yellow in it. Trying to, oops, see I've got some drips going here, so I want to make sure, dry off my brush and pick up any areas that have more water than other areas so I don't get any ugly blooms. Okay, and yeah, so get back into this mauve here. Oh, clean water. Eileen, are you playing golf at my stream? Oh dear. Eileen's playing golf. I don't know. Or is she just hunting flamingos? Thank you, Dixie. Hello there, by the way. See, I've got a bloom going there, but that's okay because it kind of makes it look like a cloud. So I'm okay with that kind of a bloom because if I try and fix it, I'll mess it up anyway. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta leave them. And there is a bit of a, see there on this? It's not quite as much of a bloom, but if I go in and try and fix it, I could just make it worse. So sometimes you gotta know when to fold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to run. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You gotta count your money. Oh, sorry. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough when the dealing's done. Okay. Alrighty, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of working. I'm going to try and scrub out a little bit right here because I came down a little too far with this darker purple, but it's sustaining colors, so it's probably, well, it's coming out a little bit. Oops, not supposed to rub. Don't rub your paper. Don't rub your paper. All right, so now I've got kind of an ugly color there, so I'm going to lift it up. I ended up with a little mud, and I don't want to accidentally use it. So I'm going to lift that up. Okay. Alright, so my far distant, let's get some of those far distant mountains going a little better here. So once again, wet on dry. And now my next row is a little bit bluer, with a little, almost greeny. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blue and I'm just going to take a little wee bit. Just a little bit of greeny color there. Okay. Oops, sorry. It fell down on me so I can't see. Alright, so it comes like this. And it's still not close enough to have much detail. And in front of it, it's kind of like a little foggy. So I'm going to add a little bit more yellow, but very watered down. And then pull some out. See, that's the thing with the Winsor and Newton. It's pulled up my previous layer of yellow green that I had there. Pulled it up too much. So you know, that's one of the reasons why I want to get some more professional ones. Hey, Dixie! This is... Yes, this is me. I'm doing watercolors. Alright, so now I've got a row of very dark greeny blue trees. Essence of trees, technically. So I need a really dark green, so that means more blue than yellow, which isn't hard to do with that. Cerulean blue is very, very, oh dang it. Hold on, messing up my yellow here with green, and I don't want it to dry in there. I don't want the green to dry with the yellow. Nice dark. There we go. A nice dark green. All right, hold on. I need to add... more green there. It needs to be a little darker. It's just the ridge, and then it's a nice limey green yellow, more yellow than green underneath it here. There we go. And over here, there's just a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of this orangey, mix it with some yellow, because over here there's a little bit of just kind of like dirt, rocks kind of thing going there. So I'm just going to add that in there. And too much water, Jean. Ugh, I forget. Still getting used to these brushes too, because these are my good brushes I got for Christmas. So over here, there's a little bit of a kind of a purpley green that comes down here. Kind of a shadow, I guess. Oh, Ange, what? Uh-oh. Oh, well, glad to have you, Yeah, I knew that was what was up, Dixie, and we're glad you're back. Are you sure that's all it is, Ange, is a bug? You sure it's not your issue? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so you did go to the doctor. Oh, good. All right, so now I need that nice dark, I need a dark green. I don't know if I'm going to get a dark enough green with this yellow and blue that I have. But anyway, we'll see. So, then, right along here, we've got some more bushy kind of trees going here. They're not evergreen. And then there's like a hedge. Oh, there, that's helping. There's a hedge along here. And there's just a couple of little trees right there on their own. I'm going to go in with my smaller brush again on another to add more detail. And then there's one little lonely tree right here all by itself. And then in through here. Woo! Oh no! I need to... Let's add some water to that, Jean. And a little bit of the other yellow to it, just to yellow it up just a little bit. Oh, clean water, Jean. Thanks, Dixie. It's still howling out there. No sign of this blizzard stopping anytime soon. It's supposed to stay blowing until mid-morning tomorrow, so it looks like schools will all be probably closed again tomorrow. Take a little bit of water out of my brush. Alright, so let's get a little more green in here. More of a bright green than the trees. So how's supper coming along, Dee Dee? Did you get your supper all cooked up? Ready to go? Alright, so I still have to go in and fix up that line of trees, but I also need to put some trees. What did I do for that darker green? Oh yeah, for the darker green I used some burnt sienna, the yellow, and a little bit, don't need much of this, the blue. That gave me a darker, a little more blue than that, I think. Oh, that's better. Okay. So, got some trees down here too. Up close here. So let's get them in. Bushes. They're not really trees, they're bushes. So I'm just going to get my first layer in here. I'll have to switch to my smaller brush to get some details in the next layer here, but okay, so let's dry that layer. Boy, Ange, I'm glad you're here for a bit, but I'm sorry you're not feeling very well. Still feel like I need a little more color up in that corner because this orange is like, I love the orange, I love the yellow, I even like this pink, but I need a deeper purple up there still. I still feel like I need another layer of purple up there to really draw the illusion better. It needs to be darker. So let's see if I can figure out how to make this a little darker. Let me turn my palette around here for a minute. Let's see if I can get this corner up here. Alright, so I want cerulean blue. My rose. smidge more rose. I think it's going to make it good. Yeah, okay, that looks good. All right, let's hope that translates onto the canvas here. Or onto the page, I should say. All right, let's try it. Clean water, or somewhat clean water. And I need to add a little bit of this rosy back in there then. Thanks, Jillian. I don't like pink. It's rose colored. Okay. I do not like baby pink. All right, see you, Laura. Thanks for dropping in. There we go. All right, so that's good. That just gives it a little bit more of a, yeah, I like that. Okay, just, yeah, I like that. Okay, so, alrighty. So let's switch to my smaller round brush, 6, Cottonman number 6. Get a little more detail here in with my blue. Oh, wrong yellow. And a little bit of this burnt sienna to warm up that green a little bit. There we go. That's what I need. Thanks, Diane. It is a rosy pink, okay? Okay, yes, I'm stubborn. Yes, it is a rosy pink. All right, let's see here. Now these have kind of a little bit of a didn't really quite get the right color for those actually. I wonder if I should blot them. Let's blot them. I'm on the wrong row. I need to... Alright, sorry. I need to add a little bit. This has to be a little bit of the rosy. Alright. Hope I have enough water in that. Where is a little piece of watercolor paper? See if I got enough. Yeah, okay. I think that should be good. These ones need to be a little bit more purpled out because they're back farther. And that's not working over the green either. Come on, Jean. Okay. And this yellow. Okay. Sorry. So I've got my burnt sienna over here in a spot on the palette, and I'm trying to get it watered down enough. There we go. Oh. Where did my picture go? Oh, there it is. You doing, Presto? Huh? All right. So, sorry. Back into my green details here. Hey, Joan. Hey, Orla. Hey, Mildred. Okay. Add a little more color to that area there, another glaze. And let's get this little lonesome tree put in here. Uh-oh. Too much water, Jean. Too much water. All right, so let's get some more of that nice rich green mixed up again, which was lemon yellow. Not lemon, excuse me, cad yellow. Little burnt sienna. With a little bit of my cerulean blue. And I probably would have been better off using phthalo now that I see what's going on. But anyway, that gives me a little bit of a richer green. So I'm just going to try to add in I do not know. I found it on Pixabay. So I'm not sure. It didn't say, or I didn't keep the reference of where it came from. Sorry. It does look very Irish though, doesn't it? It does look like Ireland. I'm really disappointed with this back layer of trees because it's supposed to be more purple and the purple just won't come through with the green already there. And that's, I think, because of the cerulean blue is so dominant, it won't let the purple. I wonder if I add a little bit more red in there. I wonder if that'll help that at all. Because it's supposed to be more purple because it's a farther back set of trees, right? For perspective, because it doesn't really make the perspective properly because of the color. All right, let's dry that. I'm missing a little color in here for some reason. All right. Dry those. I think I need one more layer for the blue. Thanks, Dee Dee. I think I need to add just a little bit of yellow onto these forward bushes. That row is looking a little better than it was. A little more brown, which it should be. So I think I'm not gonna use the yellow. I think I'm gonna add a little cad, well, let's see, a mix of the cad yellow and a little mix of burnt sienna. So I can add just, oh, I need more cad yellow than that. I just want to mix in and I've got it a pretty, not a real watery mix. I've got a pretty solid mix here. And then I'm going to try and not to have too much water in my brush. So I'm using a tissue there. And I'm just going to, actually, I think I'm going to use a smaller brush. I'm going to I want to try and add, oh, wait now. Where's my other little brush? I don't quite have my, where is it? Uh-oh. my other good little brush. My watercolor one. Where did it go, I wonder? Uh-oh. Where did I put it when I was cleaning out my water thing? Yeah. Okay, well, never mind. I'll try and use this one. I just don't want to get too much, that's all. I'll just put it on the tip. Just on the tip. Because I just want to add a little life to these if I can. Actually, I think it's going to need just the yellow to show up. Just I want to brighten up the tips of some of these. Just with that, I'm actually just using the yellow, not the cad yellow. Just bring a little more life to the leaves on these trees. This one needs some more of the dark green first. Then a little yellow. Yeah, that kind of helps liven up those bushes a little bit. Alright, and now I'm going to leave it alone. It looks like there's fog in behind there. There's not supposed to be, but if I try and fix it, it's going to totally mess up. So, I'm just going to leave it. And I'm going to call it done. Dry it with the heat gun, and then I'll take off the tape and we'll see what we get. Actually, I think I have to go in. No, not quite done. One more little thing I'm gonna do. On the grass. I'm gonna get my fan brush. Now, let's do my mix first here. I need two mixes. I need some yellow ochre. And I've got a pretty thick mix of yellow ochre there. And I need a nice thick mix of green. So I'm just going to use my fan brush to try and get a little bit more texture in the grassy areas here. It's too big a fan brush. I should have a smaller fan brush, but I don't have a smaller fan brush. So I'm just going to try and get a little bit more wet on that brush, I guess. Not sure that helped or not. But anyway. Alrighty. Oh, bye, Ange. Good night. Hugs to you. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Right now I'm done, because if I keep trying to do more, I'll end up with a mess. So this is not a mixed media piece. It is watercolor. Tried to make it a traditional watercolor. Well, not quite there yet, but you know. Definitely happier with my landscapes than my poor angel attempts, but I'll work on that angel later. So I think, all right, let's take the tape off and see what we have. Let's take off the tape. So tear it in on an angle so you don't ruin the paper, hopefully. Thanks, Dixie. I'm working on my watercolor. There we go. I still prefer my cold press. The paints move more on cold press. Well, I find that anyway, so I am going to, just a second, zoom out just a little bit here. So you can see the whole thing. See, I ended up with a icky bloom here because I went over that area too many times trying to get that purple color right. And so, yeah. Thanks, Dot. Thanks, Linda Mac. Thanks, Marilyn. Thanks, CB. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I like the sky, too. I think the sky turned out nice after all. After all that. So, and that's just using cerulean blue, rose, it's not permanent rose hue, because it's not the student grade, but it's whatever the cotton version of permanent rose is, and then cad yellow, and a little bit of, I don't know if it's burnt sienna or raw sienna. It's probably raw sienna, not burnt sienna that I used. But, so, thanks for watching. I'm going to just stop this recording. I will stay for a moment. Just let me stop the recording.